Welcome back to the video, everybody. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We've got an absolute banger for you guys today. I've brought one of my good boys on from the channel. We met him in Orlando last year. We got your boy, Benny Bang Bang, on here with us today. He's going to be translated with us because we have the number 7 women's bantamweight in the world on the. We've got Ailin Perez. We've got Ailin Perez on the channel today. She fights in 2 weeks in Mexico City. But we got to talk it up with Benny and Ailin today. Who would we party with? Who would we train against? And who would we fight against? So Ben and Ailin, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for you. Me understand a lot. No, mentira, a little English. Me today, number 7. My next fight, maybe number 5. Y next champ.
Absolutely. Aileen's going for the belt, and she's going to look to make a huge statement in 2 weeks in Mexico City. But we're not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. We've got a fantastic video for you guys today. So let's see who we got on the first slide of who we would party with, fight against, and train with. Let's see who we got.
Entiende?
We got Alex Pereira, Conor McGregor, and Sugar Sean O'Malley. Ailin, out of these group of 3 guys, who would you fight against? Who would you train with? And then who would you party with?
All right, so él está diciendo,
¿A quién
¿entiendes?
me llevo de baile? ¿Con quién entreno? ¿Y qué más?
¿Con quién vas para fiesta? ¿Con quién entrenas? ¿Y con quién quieres pelear?
Mira, a la fiesta me lo puedo llevar a los 3.
So she said to party with, she's taking all 3 of them.
Entrenar con O'Malley porque él es de mi categoría, los otros me quedarían muy grandes.
She said to train with O'Malley because he's actually her weight class. The other guys are a little too big for her.
¿Y la otra era?
¿Para quién quiere pelear?
A Conor McGregor.
She wants to fight Conor McGregor.
Of course. De leyenda, la leyenda. O sea, a Poatán solo para el party, no sirve para otra cosa.
She said Conor's a legend. That's the money fight. That's the red panty night. So she's gonna get paid. And then she said Pereira, he only to party with. You know, she don't really serve any.
Sorry, Potán, tú no eres mi tipo. Y más sabiendo que estuvo con la Tracy Cortez. O sea, come on, bro.
She said, sorry, Poatan. She said he's not really her type, especially because he was with Tracy Cortez. So that's dead.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're starting off with a banger, though. Yeah, I think Poatan and her dated for like, what, 8 days? Like, Ailin, what's your thoughts on that? They dated for like a week. I mean, that's like a middle school relationship there.
Él dice ¿qué crees de Alex y Tracy? Como fueron de novios como que, ¿qué? 8 días, como...
Nah, Poatán se sacó las ganas con ella. Fue eso lo que pasó. La usaron como la usan todos los tipos. Es la única forma para que ella tenga fama, porque ya sabemos todos que es mala peleando y que es una cagona.
Yeah, she said that Poatan used her for what she's worth, just like everybody else does. So he just got what he needed out of her, and she said that's all Tracy's good for because she sucks at fighting.
That's hilarious. I knew Ailin would be the perfect girl to have on to do this type of stuff with right there. I mean, nobody else has the personality she has, guys. So I think that's a great slide right there. She's going to train with Sugar because they're in the same weight division. She's going to fight Conor McGregor. She'll probably beat Conor. I'm not sure what he's up to nowadays. The dude hasn't fought in like 10 years. So I got Ailin all day against Conor McGregor. That's no question. And then Alex Pereira would be a fun guy to party with. So let's see who we got on the next slide, though. Hey, Ben, if you want to translate that with her so she knows right, you can do that too.
Yes, va a poner 3 más peleadores y va a hacer las mismas cuestiones. Preguntas.
No me preguntó con quién tendría un hijo, la puta madre.
She said he didn't ask him who she'd have a kid with. You fucking bitch.
Oh, we could do that. Who out of these 3 guys would you have a kid with? Are you going to have the red panty night with Conor McGregor in that?
No, con ninguno de estos 3 tendría un hijo. Tendría un hijo con un brasileño para que salga bien morenito.
She said she wouldn't have a kid with any of these guys. That she'd have a kid with a Brazilian so he can be nice and tan.
Yeah, no,
Pero Potan es
absolutely.
brasileño.
Sí, pero te dije que no es mi tipo. Aparte, no puedo estar con alguien que estuvo con la Tracy Cortés. Es como
Ah, right.
pasarme
'Cause
la
she,
energía, la esencia, esa fealdad, no queda bien.
yeah, she said Pereira's Brazilian, but it's not her type, and she can't be with anyone that's been with Tracy Cortez. She's just bad energy.
Yeah, no, she can't be getting the sloppy seconds there, Tracy Cortez. So I respect that, Ailin. I respect that from you, absolutely. Let's see what we got on the next slide. We've got Marab, Derek Lewis, and Patty Pimblett. Ailin, who would you party with? Who would you fight against? And who would you train with out of these three lads?
Lo mismo, ¿no? Lo mismo que respondí
Lo mismo,
anteriormente.
sí.
Ok. Entrenaría, obviamente, con Merab por ser la categoría y tener el mismo flow, el mismo estilo. Me iría a la fiesta con el morenito, con Lewis, ¿se dice? ¿Lewis?
Ajá, Lewis, sí.
Lewis, ay, my English. Con él me voy de fiesta todo ahí a parrandear, a mover el culo. Y a Paddy le pegamos. A Paddy le pegamos porque no es bueno para mí.
She said she'll train with Marab just because they're the same weight class, they got the same style, kind of thing, same flow. She said she'll go party with Derek Lewis, big black guy. She said she'll, throw it back. She'll shake that ass, have some fun. She seems like a good guy for that. And she says Patty, she'll beat up Patty. She thinks he sucks and he has no
Lo
use.
noqueamos a Paddy. Le
She said
hacemos un
she'll knock out
knockout y
Patty.
después le tuerqueo.
She said she'll knock Patty out and she's gonna twerk on his face just like he did to Jordan Levitt.
Yeah, en the face también.
She said on the face too.
Let's go. I love
I mean,
that
he's
answer.
a lucky guy for that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Ben. Are you jealous of Patty Lad?
Ay,
Hilarious.
pregúntale si esa risa es verdadera.
¿Qué
Alex,
pasa?
tell him, look at my hoodie. We've got Derek Lewis on right now.
Me
He's
encanta, me
doing what you
encanta.
do. He's pulling his pants down. What's he doing? What's he doing on the hoodie? Awesome. I love that. But Ailin, I gotta ask you. You said Patty Pimblett sucks. What's your beef with Patty Pimblett? I didn't know you didn't like him.
Él dice, ¿por qué no te gusta Patty Pimblett?
Técnicamente no me gusta, no me parece bueno. Hizo una pelea de perros con su última pelea. Fue de perros esa pelea. No sabe hacerlo. Siento que Merra puede pelear mejor que él.
Yeah, she said that she just think he sucks and that, technically he didn't have a good fight with Justin Gaethje and that she wasn't really impressed with his skills and yeah.
Okay, I completely agree with that. I think so far with what Aileen's picked, I think I would be doing the exact same. I think I would definitely train with Marab because he's a smaller guy and he's been a champ. Derek Lewis would be my guy I'd probably party with. Maybe Patty, though. You know how them Scousers like to get down, Ben and Ailleen. You know what I'm talking about. Those guys like to throw it down. But
Él dice que Patty podría ser uno divertido para ir con fiesta con.
Puede ser, pero el hecho, no me gusta su estilo, no sé, no sé. O Paddy o Ailin, elegí, Ailin.
Yeah, she says she don't really like his, vibes, that it's probably not a good. She thinks he's just weird.
yeah, well, dang. I like that's hilarious right there. Eileen's been the perfect person to have on so far, guys. But I think she's got a great list going on so far. Let's see what we got on the third slide. We've got John Jones, Islam Makhachev, and Hamzat Chimaev. All three guys have been champs. Some would even say the GOATs, maybe not Hamzat because he fights like once a year. But Ailin, this is a pretty interesting list you got right here of these gentlemen. So who would you pick to party with, fight against, and train with here?
Yeah, para entrenar, obviamente con Islam Makhachev es the best, la GOAT, Islam Makhachev for training, every day, forever. Em, Difficult, porque John no me produce nada, es como Poatán, ¿me entendés? No son mi tipo. Su color de piel, obviamente, en lo físico está guapo, pero lo descarto a John, no haría nada con él. Sorry.
Yeah, so she said she would definitely train with Islam Makhachev. She thinks he's the best, one of the greatest of all time. So she would love to link up and train with him. She says John Jones, kind of like Pereira. He's kind of useless. She said she likes his skin, tone, big, handsome black guy. She's definitely big into that, but she was like not really her type, not really her style. She kind of
Yeah.
thinks he's just useless.
John no have nothing for me. Nothing de nothing. Y el muchacho el último que nos queda, es aburrido, es boring, es aburrido,
Boring,
boring.
boring, sí.
Es muy boring, es muy aburrido. De estos tres, con Isla Makachev hago las tres cosas.
And she says, Hamza, he's just boring, useless. So she said, in this category, Islam, she'll do all three things with him. So she'll
Yes,
train with Islam,
100%.
fight Islam, and party with Islam.
I love
Patty,
that answer
Patty,
from you,
maybe
Ailin.
Patty no like Isla Makachev. So no problem. He only sent out, and me only dancing for him.
She said Islam probably wouldn't be too fun at a party, so he'll probably just be standing in the corner and she'll just be, shaking that ass.
No necesita, no need talk me, only look me.
She's like, she don't need to talk to you. All he's got to do is look.
Well, I got two questions for Ailin. I feel like she could bring the fun out on Islam Makhachev that we've never seen before. Ben, what do you think? What does Ailin think? I think she could get Islam out of the corner and make him have a fun night. What do you guys think about that?
¿Entiende?
No.
Él dice que él cree que tú puedes sacar la, lo divertido de Islam, que si él va contigo, él se va a bailar y tener un buen tiempo. ¿Tú qué crees? ¿Tú crees que tú lo puedes
Claro que
hacer?
sí. Y no need marihuana, no need alcohol, no need drogas, solo con my personality y con chocolate.
Yeah, she said that she thinks she can bring the good time out of him. No, she don't need weed, she don't need drugs, she don't need alcohol, just her personality and
Yes, I'm
chocolate and
sorry, my
chocolate.
friends. Yo digo lo que siento y lo que imagino. Pasa por mi mente eso. Perdón.
Yeah, she says she just speaks her mind, so she don't got a filter. So yeah.
Hey, that's the best way to go about it sometimes. That's how people get to really know you. But I want to ask Ailin before we move on to the next slide. Ailin, you do have some tattoos. I want to ask you, what's your opinion of John Jones's tattoo that he's got on his chest?
Él dice que tú tienes tatuajes, él sabe que tú tienes tatuajes después. ¿Qué crees de los tatuajes de John Jones que tiene en su pecho?
Sí, es un versículo bíblico, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
Es la
sí.
Biblia, es de Dios. No tengo nada en contra de Dios ni en John Jones, pero me gustan más los colores. Es que no lo miro, no es mi tipo John Jones. I'm sorry, quizás no tiene la suerte de que yo pueda opinar de él.
Yeah, she says she don't have anything about his tattoos, It's a good Bible verse. She definitely don't have anything against that. But yeah, she said
Yeah,
she just she prefers like colorful tattoos like hers, and she said, yeah, he's just not really her type. So
for
No, y
sure,
que
for sure.
tengo otros tatuajes que no los puedo mostrar, solo en OnlyFans.
she says she's got a couple tattoos that she can't really show, just on OnlyFans. So
Aunque
Yes,
bueno, ahí la
absolutely.
Makachev se los muestro sin problema.
she said, but Islam she'll show him no problem. So
Porque a Merracho se
Oh,
los mostré.
that's awesome. Well, Aline, you better give Islam the code because if he sees this video, I'm sure he's definitely going to be interested. So you better give him a code to sign up for free there. I think
and
Islam might like OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? He seems like that type of dude where he don't really say too much, but he might be one of those dudes that's scrolling on OnlyFans when he's not in the gym.
él dice que Islam le tienes que dar el código para ver el OnlyFans para gratis. Cree que él va a ser interesado.
Lo vemos juntos si quiere.
She said we'll watch it together.
Together. Why
That's
no?
awesome.
Why no?
She
Yo
said
todavía
why
estoy soltera. A ver, yo todavía estoy soltera. Yo podré el cambio de religión, no hay problema.
she said she'll make him change religions.
Yes, love that. Love to hear that right there. Love that. All right, we'll go to the next slide. We got two more banger slides for you guys. This is my personal favorite right here. We've got me and Ben's best friend. We've got Terrence T-Rex McKinney on here. You know the party animal that Terrence McKinney is. We've got Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell, and we've got Kevin Holland. This is my personal favorite slide. Ben, I know already see you smirking right now. I know you love this slide. Eileen's laughing. Ailin, I'm very interested to hear who you would party with, fight against, and train with out of these three guys.
Oh my God, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué me ponen muchos tipos de color?
She said, "Why are you putting so many black guys on there? You're making her life hard."
¿Qué quieren? ¿Que un negro me agarre?
Hey, Terrence is one of my best friends, and Kevin Holland, he's just that dude. I mean, these seem like two guys that you'd get along with pretty good, but I could see you doing some funny stuff with Bryce Mitchell too, though, Ailin. I think this is a good group for you to pick from.
Ok, con el muchacho del medio que no me sale su nombre, con él entreno.
She said Bryce Mitchell. She don't even know his name right there, but she said
Yes.
she'll
Con
train
él,
with him.
con él entreno. Ay, no mames, ellos tampoco deben saber mi nombre.
She said he probably doesn't even know her name either. So
Posiblemente, no, I don't
possibly.
know. Maybe suscriptores en OnlyFans, no lo sé.
She said maybe he's a subscriber on OnlyFans.
Los tres. Puede ser que los tres estén suscritos a mi OnlyFans.
Yeah, she said maybe all three of them are subscribed there.
Kevin ya intentó salir conmigo. Kevin intentó salir conmigo cuando peleé en California y en New Jersey también.
She said Kevin tried to shoot his shot when she fought in California and in New Jersey. They were both on the same card there.
Yes. Bueno, no es mi tipo. A él le pegaría, con él haría una pelea.
She said she'll definitely fight Kevin Holland, not really her type. He tried to shoot his shot a couple times. Sounds like she turned him down, so.
Wow.
So she said for him, she'll give him the business.
Y de party me voy con el primero, obvio.
She said party, obviously Terrence McKinney.
Yes, McKinney.
Yes. Yeah, I would party with Terrence McKinney too.
She said he's a funny guy.
Yeah, Terrence is definitely one of the funniest dudes that I've ever met. I know, Ben, you absolutely agree with me on that one, but
yeah. Yo vivo con él ahorita.
Yeah. Ailin, I know you talked about how you do love, I know how you talked about on here that I'm making it difficult because I've put all these, phenomenal African-American UFC fighters on this presentation so far, but why did Kevin Holland not get an opportunity to come hang out with you? Is it something he said? What was the vibe like between you and him where you were like, I don't want any part of that, Kevin?
Él dice que, en todas las presentaciones, él puso muchos, hombres de color, morenitos en los slides. ¿Y por qué no Kevin Holland? ¿Por qué no le diste la oportunidad para?
Porque es un perro, es un dog, es un perro, porque él buscó la posibilidad de comerme en las situaciones que le convenían a él. Amigo, voy a pelear, no voy a comerte, invítame otro día.
She said he's just a dog, he's trying to hit her up during fight week and stuff, and she's like, I'm here to fight, I'm not here to do some dumb shit.
Por más buenotes que estén o por más color que tengan, si no es el momento, o sea, Ailin come cuando quiere, no cuando ellos quieran.
Yeah, she said, Ailin eats when she wants to eat, not when they want to eat. So she said,
I am no food de nadie. Ellos son comida mía. O sea, yo los tengo que comer.
Yeah, she said she's not anybody's food, they're her food. So, this is on her terms, and she does things when she wants to do them. So, yeah, Kevin Holland rubbed her off the wrong way, trying to distract her during fight week. So she said, off to the grave he goes.
Yes, maybe after the fight lo voy a pensar. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she said after the fight, maybe she'll think about it.
No like the men que quieren aprovecharse. No me gustan los hombres que quieren aprovechar la situación para tratar de comer. No, pendejos.
Yeah, she says she don't like guys that try to, take advantage of the situation kind of thing, stupid, yeah.
Sorry. Hay momentos.
Yeah, she said there's a time and place for everything.
Absolutely. I agree with that right there. And that just shows you guys the dedication that Ailin's at right now. She's trying to chase the title. don't get in Eileen's way if you're trying to take her title dreams away, guys. She's focused right now. She's locked in. So don't be hitting her up on fight week. She's trying to fight. She's trying to get that. Yeah. Show him Eileen. Show him you the champ. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. So, Kevin, you can't be hitting her up on fight week, bro. She's got a job to do. She's got money to make. Isn't that right, Eileen?
Uh-huh.
Por eso tengo 5 victorias consecutivas, ¿no? O sea, cosas buenas hago en la vida.
Yeah, she said that's why she's got five wins in a row. You know, she'd be doing the right things in life. So, and
Mira,
she said it's about to be 6.
Let's go.
And she's got
Let's
the
go.
lucky number 5.
Lucky number 5, like we talked about before the slideshow. But let's go ahead and get into the last slide here. We are going to move into the UFC women's divisions right here on this next slide. We've got Macy, who's her opponent in 2 weeks in Mexico City.
What the fuck?
We've got Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. I think this one's pretty obvious on who Ailin would like to fight. But Ailin, who would you like to party with, train with, and fight on this slide right here?
Mira, Alexa Grasso. Alexa, pobrecita, no le pegaría a Alexa. La tendría de amiga y entrenaría con ella.
She said
Training
poor.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, she said poor Alexa. She wouldn't want to beat her up. So, you know, she said she'd like to be friends with her, train with her. She said Alexa seems like a nice girl.
Y me voy al party también con Alexia, ¿cómo que no?
And she'll go party with Alexa.
Yeah,
She said
yeah.
Alexa.
La tendría de my friends, party, training, the sister. Es todo
Yeah,
bien, Alexa Grasso.
yeah. She's nothing but
Valentina
good things to say.
Shevchenko, is maybe como Alexa, pero sería my opponent, my better opponent. Valentina Shevchenko, porque for me is the verdadera goat, no Amanda Nunes. Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
Valentina, she'd rather,
Yes.
you know, she's got respect for her. She thinks that Valentina is the GOAT, not Amanda Nunes. Her opinion, Valentina's the GOAT. So she's got respect for her, but she would rather her as an opponent just because, you know, she wants to beat the GOAT. So
That's awesome right there.
Y Macy Jason es muy aburrida. No hago nothing con ella. No podría entrenar. Es fea. De party me la baja totalmente. No, ni siquiera como rival, porque no tiene mi nivel.
yeah, she said Macy, you know, she just can't do anything with her. You know, she said she's ugly, she's boring, like her fight style sucks. She said not even opponent, like she's not even on her level, and she's gonna show it in 2 weeks.
O sea, ella está viniendo de Estados Unidos a México, la estoy esperando para mi gran noche, para mi fiesta argenta. O sea, ella es el decorado de mi fiesta.
Yeah, she says Macy's just like the stepping stone. They're bringing her to Mexico, you know, for a nice Argentinian Latino flavored party in Mexico City, and that Macy's just like the sacrificial lamb they're throwing at her for.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. And Ailin, we can't wait to watch you fight. It seems like a tremendous opportunity for you to be on a 6-fight win streak. I do agree with what you said right there, though. I think she might be the sacrificial lamb to the stepping stone of where you're going to be at on that 5-fight win streak, looking to make it 6. You got any final words or any final thoughts for the fans watching this video to watch you fight in 2 weeks?
¿Hay algo finales que quieres decir para los fanáticos de que para antes de que te vean pelear en 2 semanas?
Sí, yo sé que todos están esperando mi pelea, mi gran retorno, pero va a haber Ailin Perez para rato. Esta va a ser una pelea que me va a dejar obviamente con la mano en alto, pero no voy a parar hasta conseguir mi cinturón.
Yeah, she says she knows, you know, all the fans are waiting for her fight, for her big return. It's been a minute since she's been in the cage, but she says this is going to be the Ailin Perez show. It's going to be a party after the fight. You know, she's bringing that Argentinian flavor, and not only is she going to get her hand raised in 2 weeks, but she says she's not stopping until she gets that belt. So.
O sea, un año esperando esta pelea, porque hace un año no peleo por mi lesión que tuve, que la gente se olvidó. Y bueno, voy a estar en mi better versión y voy a acabar con ella. Y después me voy a ir al party con Alexa Grasso.
Yeah, she says, you know, it's been a year since her last fight because she got an injury, so she hadn't been able to fight. But she says she's back better than ever. Not only is she gonna win, she's gonna finish Macy Chasen and then she's gonna go party with Alexa Grasso.
Let's go. I love to hear that. Well, Ailin and Ben, thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you guys are watching this video, make sure you watch Ailin get her 6th win in a row at UFC Mexico City on February 28th. Make sure you guys tune in. Don't miss it. And we'll see you guys next time on the channel. We appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Good luck, Ailin.
Thank
Buena
you so
suerte.
much.